I need you to help me save my daughter. Like, how do I know that you're gonna keep your word?
I swear on my dead mother's soul. Yes.
When you were on set filming this sequel, was there one day where you looked around and you were like, wow, this can only happen on a Beetlejuice set?
I have about 9,000.
Give me like one of them.
When I saw the model in the attic, they'd built like an attic, and you kind of walk down and I saw it and I went, oh, right. Look at that, all the little things he made, you know, and the little lights on it. And then you think, right, that's what this is.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Every moment of every day was like that. Every single moment. I made a very conscious choice to be present for every moment because it just doesn't happen, you know, and these people mean so much to me, and it was emotional for me.
Yeah.
It really was. I mean, when I first saw Michael, we were in the attic, I was like, you know, I mean, in a joyous way, because who gets to have that? And then the incredible Jenna, she was like this absolute perfect sort of puzzle piece to complete it. Death is hard.
Yeah, sometimes I think life is harder.
Every day I was on set, I was just thinking, man, I want to remember this forever.
Yeah.
But I will say, Soul Train sequence.
Yes.
Shooting that was like an extra, this is, I have to remember this forever.
I actually watched Soul Train. So, and if you look on YouTube, they'll have the contest thing where two dancers will come forward, just couple after couple. It's just the best moves in the world. And I love that Tim had to get that in this movie.
Yeah, it felt like a dream.
I love that Tim just loves something, some odd thing in the world, he picks it out. It's like, I'm putting that in here.
The most random
I love that
references.
I love Richard Harris thing. I'm putting it in.
You know, he was just so energetic, so animated. It would show us how he wanted us to dance or carry ourselves. You know, he just was very excitable and energetic. And TV's hard. It's a long, it's a long haul of a job.
So he wasn't like that on Wednesday?
He was at times. You could tell that if he really liked something, we would shoot that scene all day.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He would keep it going, but I felt like Beetlejuice, everything he just wanted to keep doing.
I generally don't like a ton of takes, but it was like each one was new.
Yeah.
Very new, yeah.
Oh, dearly.
I'm good.
Every single moment. I'm not just saying that as a throwaway answer. Walking on those sets is incredible. I mean, the Soul Train set was mind-blowing. That set was just every single detail, the maps on the things you won't even see in the movie. I took a gazillion pictures that day, you know. It was kind of the movie where you'd go oh, what set am I not working on? Because I want to go see that. So I would go to all the sets and take a look.
You're saying that someone called Beetlejuice.
Don't say his name.
You get in these amazing sets and you wear those beautiful costumes of Colleen Atwood. So it was really helpful for me to get into Dolores. Yeah. And also, yes, of course, I had 3 hours of makeup every day, but I love to play Dolores because I mean, she's a soul-sucking demon in the afterlife. It was so much fun. And almost all my scenes are with Michael Keaton, and I didn't know him, but of course I knew the incredible actor, but he was so kind, so generous, so I really loved to work with him, and I'm so honored to be part of this amazing cast.
Beetlejuice!
What the f***?
I'm curious from your perspective as a longtime collaborator with Mr. Burton, what is one thing he should maybe be known for as a director?
He's just such a singular artist. And with this, he really wanted to get back that sort of magic feeling that we had, which was kind of freedom. I never met anyone from the studio. We were shooting on the sound stages, but it was so under the radar.
My whole life is a dark room. One big dark room.
His attention to both detail and then the heart of it, you know? I mean, there is something incredibly sincere about Tim, and he has an enormous heart. Back then I didn't realize that he identified with Lydia so much, and when I remember hearing, doing an interview saying, and I was like, it was so moving to me. And my memories of the original were the first time that I felt really included. What do you think? You know, and whether that was a technique of Tim's to make you feel comfortable, but it meant so much. And Michael did that with me and Catherine and everyone. And so coming back to it, it really felt that way.
I felt a little tingle.
Sense of humor. How loose and fun he is.
He's
Don't you
so
think?
witty. He's
Yeah.
so smart.
Yeah.
He's so smart. His humor is so underrated.
Yeah.
To just give another option, because he has so many wonderful qualities about him, I would say that you could watch his movies silently.
Oh, that's
He's
good.
got the structure of a silent film director.
Why do you say that?
Because everything that he does is so graphic. I mean, we could shoot a scene over and over and over again, and it's not because of performance, but it's because someone in the background isn't standing in the right place, or he doesn't like the third leaf on the tree, you know?
Interesting,
His
yeah.
actors, whether or not they realize it, I think oftentimes kind of shift their physicality and put, you know, it just, as an image.
I make art until someone dies. See?
He is known for creating an entire genre unto himself that is the Tim Burton genre. He is his own shelf in what would have been a blockbuster if we still had Blockbuster. I mean, you could argue he's one of the most creative directors and varied directors that's, you know, from Pee Wee Herman's to, you know, claymation movies to Edward Scissorhands. Like, you know, there's so many worlds that he's built that are completely unique.
A collaborator.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what he should be known for. He's a great collaborator. For me, I mean, he and I, Beetlejuice is, you can't really compare that to anything else, you know, because it was true collaboration. But even other times when I work with him, it's a collaboration. Batman was certainly a collaboration. The fun thing is, when we did the first one, we didn't know if that was going to work. I mean, people talk about a big swing. That was a giant swing. Pressure was on everybody on that one. Pressure was big on him, on me, on Jack, on everybody. But I like that. You know, I like kind of going, oof, I don't know if I could pull this off. I'm Batman.
Is there something, a quote or a line that fans say to you all the time if they see you out and about?
You know, mostly things that I don't understand.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. People say, hey, and then they'll say something, I'll go, right, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And then I put it together maybe a year later or something.
Hey, these aren't my rules. Come to think of it, I don't have any rules.
We all know the legendary that you are, Miss Keaton and O'Hara. Seriously.
I love that show, Legendary.
Yes, on HBO Max.
The Falling.
Yes.
What the hell is that?
Yes.
Amazing.
Don't get me started. Okay. Do fans like quote one of your famous lines back to you?
Oh, gee. Probably more than anything, Kevin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Makes you feel any better? I forgot my reading glasses.
If you're possessed by a demon, what song are you singing?
God, I think I must stay with Mr. Belafonte.
Really?
Because I love him.
If I was possessed by a demon, I guess if we're going sort of Deo-Caribbean, it would probably be Sister Nancy's, I can't remember the name of it. We'll put it up here. It's the Sister Nancy song.
Okay, we love that.
Maybe Ti Amo?
Ooh, I love that.
It's an Italian song.
Yes.
Maybe anything by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Okay, Taste.
Yeah.
I see you.
Okay, Taste.
Okay. Thank you, man.